Morning, welcome back to Alan's Allotment. I thought I'd better just check in and let you know that I am still alive. I've had quite a number of comments on my videos asking me if I'm actually still okay. And the good news is, yes I am. There's quite a lot happened, which I'll fill you in on the details later. I'm just going to give you a quick look around the plot in November. Now thankfully I got a lot of this work done earlier in the year. So I've been taking a bit of a back seat. I've had my 60th birthday and we celebrated that, and my brother, I've been to one of his parties as well, who has got the all clear from cancer, so I'm really delighted about that. There's been quite a lot going on at home, but not so much up here at the allotment. Anyways, I'll spin you around and I'll fill you in with the details later. Right, so I'm over in the growing area now, and I still haven't managed to get this strawberry bed done yet. And it's a cracking day today, but I've still got a lot of things to do at home. So I'm just having a basic check over in the growing area. So the compost's all breaking down lovely in there. There's no need to show you that. We have got a little bit of weed coming back here now where we harvested the last of the carrots, etc. I need to get this weeded and covered over as well. The gales and the amount of rain that we have had has just obliterated this cardboard, ripped it off, tore it off, and it's disintegrated almost. Thankfully there isn't any weeds yet got a hold, but we've had something digging down here again as well, and it's becoming a right pain, but there's no way to stop it that I can see. So yeah, the place is looking a little bit untidy, but thankfully not too many weeds. That's the main thing. And I will get this addressed probably in the next video. This bed here has had better cardboard on and seems to have maintained it, and somehow I've got some volunteer, well, I don't know what they are. They're onions or broad beans or something that even came up through the cardboard. So just show you they can come through if the cardboard's wet enough, and with the amount of rain we've had, that's not surprising. Again, it's all looking a little bit tatty. Our broccoli that we put in here, there's nothing left of it. It's been completely obliterated. Stripped right back, nothing. Must be caterpillars or slugs or something. Now, these Primor cabbages as well have got a little bit of damage on the bottom leaves, and they're getting pretty much attacked. However, because there's a lot of them, they are still looking not too bad. I probably need to get the covers off these now and let the birds get in so they can take out the slugs and what have you, and snails that's kicking about, caterpillars, anything else like that. We'll probably get them, although I can still see there's loads and loads and loads of midges still about. Yeah, anyways, I'm babbling. So yeah, just a quick look around. This bed still remains fairly covered up, except for that little bit there. I've got a bit of weed, taking advantage of that, but now this cardboard's wet I can fold it in a bit better. There we go. Just cover that up a little bit better. Stop them again. This one of course is plastic, and this is probably the better stuff. I know people don't like plastic, but putting the plastic on, it doesn't rot, and if you weight it down it stays put as well. This is more organic, but of course that's the consequence. It just disintegrates. And yeah, the amount of water we've had down here, it's just running all down, making channels everywhere. I haven't even looked in this treehouse yet, so let's just have a little look and see how things are in here. So on a positive note, this lemon tree is looking really nice. The apricot is still okay considering the time of year. We've got oranges, small baby oranges on here which will be ready about Christmas. They're only tiny, but yeah, we'll have them. Orange tree, looking a little tiny bit anemic in places, but winter does do this to the foliage on these citrus trees. A couple of lemons over there starting to turn colour, but one or two are not looking too good, but we might get 2 or 3 of it. There is quite a number of lemons on that one. Again, the other little orange tree is putting out oranges and they're starting to turn colour now. This is what you would expect from a peach tree in winter. I'm surprised they've still got any leaves, to be honest with you. But as you can see, this one down here is casting very well, and we'll soon shortly be able to, once the foliage has dropped off this one, then start to shape it. These are the last new oranges, blood oranges I think they are, yeah, blood orange. Still looking relatively okay, and this one's just a little bit anemic, but yeah, it's overall not too bad. Right, so we're in the polytunnel now, and as you can see, the garlic and onions and everything we've put in are all coming along nicely. Of course, it's very, very slow growing. We don't get, well, this is the first sunshine we've had in a long time, I can tell you. It's been dark, miserable, blown a gale force winds, torrential rain, non-stop. So yeah, you can see they are all still hanging on. And if you're looking at the mould on the surface of the here, it isn't really mould, well it is, but it's basically the slug pellets we put down. With them being damp, they've basically just moulded out now, and that's all that is. The lettuces are very, very slow, but thankfully the slugs and snails and what have you, leaving them alone to get going at least. And again, everything will be slow at this time of year. I've got thousands of marigolds volunteer coming up here as well, which I'll be pulling out. I'm not sure I'll be putting flowers in again this year. These cabbages, well, that one in there still looks pretty nice, and they are coming on slowly, but they're still getting a little bit of a, I think it's flea beetle as opposed to slugs. But they are trying to come on. So they may or may not make out. Still got our aubergine going strong. This is the aubergine we're going to try and overwinter, and I haven't covered it over or anything. I've literally left it to its own devices, but it's still hanging on. In fact, it's faring better than the peppers. The peppers don't like the cold weather. But we'll leave them. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If they don't make it, they'll pull them out. More room for something else next year. Then we've got the 5 cauliflowers, which aren't doing fantastically well, some of them. And again, they're still getting a little bit attacked. But I have got some backups here, which are doing a bit better in the pots. So, I know these are primo cabbage, these ones here. But I do have, yeah, I've got some backup snowball cauliflower there. All the onions in the pots and everything are all doing relatively okay. I still haven't got these strawberry runners planted yet. These ones of Teddy Kings are doing okay. Again, it's cold, damp, miserable and wet. You'd expect them to look like this. Sorry, no, these are Teddy's. They're my own. And then I've got a couple of Calabrese. That's doing okay. We might need to put them in the ground, but I'm trying to make sure we don't get any more slugs. We'll just wait a little longer. So I'm back in the dry area now, and this is the elephant garlic that Danny sent me, and it doesn't look like it's doing anything, although you can see that one is trying. But if you lift the bottom of and look at the pots, you can see they are growing. And then this is also what Danny sent me. This is garlic giant Cristo from Danny, and these have all got established now. Then we have the elephant garlic we got off Steve at Green Side Up, and some of these have now started to poke their heads up, and again they're coming out the bottom of the pots. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Right, so as I say guys, I've been absent for a while. A lot going on at home. We've got a new kitchen being fitted again next week and the week after as well. So I'm not getting a great deal of time to spend up at the allotment. But I just wanted to say thank you very much to all those who have inquired to see that I was still okay. I really do appreciate that, and thanks for taking the time to ask. So yes, I'm still okay, and I just been absent for a while because of circumstances at home. The other thing is I've been in the middle of, and it's been quite a challenge this one, because I've got with my birthday money I bought myself an Apple Mac computer, 27-inch Apple Mac, and I've been in the process of taking that apart and converting it so that it will run two versions of I've upgraded the hard disk drives in there, and I've upgraded the memory, and I've been in the middle of making it run two versions of the Mac operating system, and I've also on another drive in there I'm making it run Windows 10 and Windows 11. I'm going to do a bit of virtualization on this machine as well, so it's taken me quite a while to actually convert this Apple Mac, plus everything else that's been going on at home. But I'm hoping to be back to some better videos very, very shortly. One that will be coming up very soon, I can tell you now, because I'm sitting here rubbing my hands. I'm pretty cold in spite of the sunshine. It's still cold. Is I've got a diesel heater that I bought last year, but because the weather's been relatively mild this year, mostly, I haven't had a need for it. But it's brand new, still sitting in the box, and I will be doing an unboxing and installation video on that over the winter months. So if that's something you'd like to see, then keep following along. It might not be for a week or two, but it is coming. Again, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to all my subscribers for staying with me, following me along. I really do appreciate it, guys. And if you like the content that I do provide, I'll leave a little link down below, and if you could donate 50p towards the channel, I would really, really appreciate that. I don't like to ask for money, but if you could, it's just so we can get some more new gadgets as well, and we can video anything that we do get up here at the allotment that makes life a bit easier. I really would appreciate that. If you can't, don't worry. I'm just glad to have you as a subscriber, and follow me along. As always, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical, and keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.